to the Round League semifinals game between Hooper's Hoop and We Them Ones. We're down at the Round Ball HQ, getting ready to go for showtime. I'm Julian. Sam, how are you doing?
Doing awesome, Julian. We just saw a great game one of our doubleheader. Congratulations once again to Flavortown for making the championship of the women's division Wednesday at Viking Pavilion. And one more team's going to do that tonight right now.
Yeah, we have the winner of this game goes on to the championship at Viking Pavilion. Just pumping up the ball right now. Don't see that too often, but that's where we're at.
The kind of thing that happens in men's league games. You can't start without a regulation-sized ball. You've got to make sure the PSI is within the range. You know, in my days, Julian, as a community college team manager, I was responsible for making sure the balls had proper air pressure, and I really overthought it, I won't lie. I would make them always a little too rocky, a little too bouncy. And in my head, I thought I was helping because it's a little tougher to make those, but it really will frustrate a college basketball player when they realize there's a little too much air in the ball.
Yeah, it is.
People don't talk about that enough. They're always talking about getting enough air. You can put too much in there.
Yeah, it definitely becomes a feel and a touch thing as the PSI changes within the ball, but we're getting ready for tip-off here. Again, Weedham Ones versus Cooper's Hoop. Winner to Viking Pavilion.
Battle of Cinderellas. Weedham One's the 13 seed out of a 32 that make the main postseason tournament against the 9th seed Cooper's Hoop.
We have, and here we go. Jordan Jenkins wins the tip. Here we have Isaiah Denson bringing it up.
Weedham One's in the black, Cooper's Hoop in the white.
Getting active, showing some good movement. Ball fake into the key. Good long strides up and under. Jordan Jenkins can't convert. That foul's going to be on number 31.
Syshawn Strickland, one of a number of former Portland Community College Panthers on the floor currently. You love to see it. Fraternity that I consider myself a part of.
Jordan Jenkins can't get the first one to fall, coming out of Willamette University. Do you see some of these players are wearing some tights, some pants, a little bit colder in the gym, keep the legs warm here at 9:17 on Monday at the Round Ball HQ.
Quick pull from three. These teams are going to play pass this evening.
Jordan Jenkins picks up his dribble. Get that over. Number 1. We have number 22 taking up the ball.
Dominique.
Shout out for Dominique for wearing the Martin shorts today.
Yes, Dominique Guy by far has the shorts of the game. I think a lot of things can be debatable on a basketball court. Not who has the coolest shorts. That is number 22, Dominique Guy.
Ooh, Zyshawn Strickland with the steal. Up top.
Up ahead to Amari Hale for the finish. Beautiful finger roll there.
Boom with pace, in rhythm. That is going to be a 3 for number 3, Desmond Jones out of Wayland Baptist University.
That was Trayvon Eisenhut, the assist, another former Portland Community College Panther.
Jenkins soars for the rebound.
Right away, the size advantage for Cooper's Hoop is pretty apparent. They find Jenkins underneath the basket.
Gets met at the rim. Comes up short.
A hell of a rejection there.
Number 15 pulls up in rhythm for 3.
Eric Petty Jr. with the swat at the other end.
Weedham Ones up 1.
That was Darrell Henry that hit that 3. Another former Portland Community College Panther. Every time I look up, a Panther's hitting shots this game.
Grant Rogers from the corner. Number 2 from University of Oregon. Gets a foul.
Number 2 is Trey Eisenhunt. I promise you that's
Correction, the other number 2 for Hooper's Hoop, Trey Eisenhunt, out of University of Alaska Fairbanks.
And before that, a Portland Community College Panther. I was the team manager for a team that Trey was on. He learned how to shoot from me. That is a lie that I am going to perpetuate.
And there's number 31, Zyshawn Strickland.
Again, every time I look at the court, a Portland Community College Panther is hitting a shot.
Gets the board, pushes
They're
the break.
literally everywhere.
Heat check.
Go ahead, Zyshawn.
It's another one. Gets a board. Hooper's Hoop reading the court.
Lead M1s with a 10-9 lead. Little
Gets the
horn
read.
set from Hooper's Hoop.
Just short, gets the leak out.
Credit Dominique Guy for being vocal there as he got ahead of the pack. Let your teammates know where you're at.
Reversal, good skip, open, in rhythm to number 3. Trey Eisenhunt skies for the board.
He did not learn how to jump for me. He could do that on his own already.
And again, for those at home, this is the semifinals. There is a shot clock in the corner, 24 seconds, keeping the pace up, but these teams so far haven't needed to use it.
The shot clock has just been strictly for show so far in this game. A little too far ahead of the pack.
A little too
on
much
that throw.
sauce. Gets it inside, out. Isaiah Denson for 3, still in the touch. Big board. Standing at 6'10", Robin Smolders out of University of Portland.
He had a very good college career there at Portland, playing for current Oregon State assistant coach Eric Reveneau. He's going to be a force down low.
It's a mid-range.
Eric Petty Jr., number 0 at 6'5", already got a couple of swats, but that's a tall order. No pun intended, matching up with a 6'10", former D1 guy. Gives the take foul there.
And you can see the players still working to get their touch. Short warm-ups here. Just trying to get a feel it out, see what the rhythm is of the game. Moving real quick so far, but we got ourselves a one-point game.
Here's Petty again.
And kick up top. Skip.
No look from Dominique Guy.
Good handoff.
Great drop off. Petty on the reverse. Darrell Henry with the assist there.
Up and under. Mid-range from Eisenhunt.
Maury Hale. Maybe Strickland, who's been hot early. Stepping out. Petty looking pretty comfortable from out there.
Another 3, trying to get it to touch. Jenkins looks up, we got 2-on-2. For 3, Desmond Jones, very comfortable from the right wing.
He has in gym range. Jones will shoot it from anywhere. These guys are wasting no time in getting their shots up. Tough pace to keep up.
Still trying to get some early reads individually on each team's defense. As we can see the offense just looking for as many looks as possible.
Tough to get a read on the defenses when shots are getting up so quickly.
Moving quick, gets under the basket to the kick.
I love Guy's game. I don't know that he's made a pass that hasn't been a no look. He has not looked at the person who's received his pass yet. And when you're wearing shorts like this, I don't know that you're allowed to do anything but no look passes. Again, I am referring, of course, to number 22 in the Martin shorts. Of course, the classic sitcom. Eric Petty again.
Off the bottom there. Eisenhunt gets the read at the top screen, the mid-range. Beautiful shot and finish for the foul.
For any kids that may be watching at home, check out the way he goes up off the 2 feet. Just so fundamentally sound.
A mid-range nowadays makes you a very dangerous player if you have that package of beyond the line and get into the hole. So, Sam, you get a little shout out.
Getting a little shout out. I know people everywhere. Yes, it's not an uncommon experience for me to have someone on a basketball game score about 9 points and give a point in my direction. Eisenhut with the dime.
Beautiful pick and roll there, but couldn't transition to defense. Still trying to figure out who they're picking up, but this pace has not slowed down.
It's 33 combined points, 19-13. We've played about less than 7 minutes of basketball.
And for Hooper's Hoop, we've had number 15 sub in.
Immediately goes to the basket. There's Jones again.
Heating up.
You can't afford to lose him.
And we have number 15 sub in for Hooper's Hoop, Mike.
A little surprised Amari Hale wasn't awarded free throws on that foul there. The kind of call that in the second half of the close game is going to get a lot more ire, draw a lot more reaction.
Good skip across the court, gets a read. Still can't get the three to follow. Good board, good strong putback.
Eric Petty again doing the work down low. No Robin Smelders in the game right now for Hooper's Hoop, so a chance for Petty to do some things inside. Got to be willing to take a charge there. That's the JV coach coming out with me.
Jordan Jenkins tries to go up and over, but Zyshawn Strickland doesn't set his feet. A lot of bright colored LeBrons out here. We got some LaMelos on foot. Got a few Kobe shout-outs as well.
Yeah, I was surprised in the previous game not to see more Kobe's than we did. Perhaps that's losing its grip as the preferred basketball shoe of Hooper's.
Hard to come by nowadays, too.
Could be a price point as well. That is a good point. Not as many Jordans as I thought we'd see as well.
Jordans are tough to play in. Those are heavy. We got Zyshawn Strickland taking it up to the basket. Using the weight inside.
Number 19 into the game for Weedham Ones. We'll figure out his name. That is Anthony Hill out of David Douglas High School. Providing some size down low as well.
Woo!
In the gym range. When he walks in the door, he is in range to rise up. I don't know that he's hit rim yet.
On the floor. Number 3, Desmond Jones, pulling up from the half-court circle on the last possession. Definitely going to draw some eyes of the defense. Number 9 subbing in.
Devontae Banks, who was the listed captain of Weedham Ones, checking in.
Number 1.
Replacing Dominique Guy. Court doesn't quite look the same without his shorts coming up and down. But
Trey Eisenhut. Desmond Jones with the tip, gets the offensive rebound, second chance. Takes the 8-footer, tough shot.
good rebound for Strickland in traffic. He and Eisenhut going at one another. Here, a former PCC Panthers. There's Anthony Hill.
Gets the three.
Just into the game. Fresh off the bench, knocks down a long ball.
Little ISO ball by Jordan Jenkins. Got the long reach there, smiling like he might have got away with something.
He gave a smile at Petty. Petty wanted to travel. I thought he kept his pivot foot.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Amari Hale keeping Weedham ones in it. That's 3 straight threes.
Snapped the wrist on that one.
Down 10 just a minute ago. It's back to a 3-point game.
Jenkins to match. Desmond Jones with the foul. Over the back.
Once again, Strickland, maybe the shortest guy on the court, getting in there and rebounding.
This might be the first set play we've seen. Double high screen, wheel action.
A little bit of a heat check from Hale there.
Ooh, the Kevin Love outlet. Desmond Jones across to Trey Eisenhut. Gets it to go. Snaps the bottom of the net. Got more movement on the ball than a U-Haul van.
Great
Turnover.
help from Desmond Jones.
One-on-one.
He's not just hitting threes.
Gets the foul, gets to the line.
Still got 11 minutes left in the first half and already feeling that intensity rise as it does in these elimination kind of games.
Yeah, and the opportunity to play at Viking Pavilion.
The fouls are getting a little bit harder. The conversations with the referees already getting a little bit more firm here.
Number 12 in for Weedham ones.
Loris Harvey at a College of the Redwoods in Northern California checking in for the first time as Eisenhut makes it there. Hoopers hoop by 8.
Amari Hale with his 10th point of the
He
game.
is so quick. He took a screen there and it was a wrap.
Taking a quick timeout for Hooper's Hoop. What are your thoughts of this first half of the first half?
You know, I think a impressive shooting, obviously, by both teams. Three-pointers has been probably the biggest source of offense for each side. Wouldn't be surprised at all to see Hooper's Hoop as this game goes along start to go inside with Spelders and Jenkins more and more, though.
Yeah, a lot of
Weedham one's not exactly small, but nobody over 6'5", 6'6" or so.
a lot of transition being played here, and sure enough, as this game gets closer going into the second half, we will see a little bit of a slowdown potentially and see who's really figured out the rhythm.
Yeah, it took about 10 minutes, but we finally did see Weedham once kind of get into a set play that they ran a couple trips ago. And immediately out of the timeout, they go to Jenkins in the post. Kind of what we thought we'd see. Draws the hard foul.
Again, Jenkins been a resident at the line. Struggling to hit some of these free throws, but another opportunity here. Gets it to fall. 7-point game in favor of Hooper's Hoop.
These free throws, a welcome chance for these guys to catch their breath. Neither one of these teams is playing a game with only 6 players, but this quick of a pace, chance to stop and catch your breath while the clock continues to run. I'm sure nobody minds.
We have Hooper's Hoop switching all screens with their size advantage.
He's already hit one of those.
Gets the kick out. Jenkins with the outlet. Good hands by Amari Hale.
Trying for the drop-off there.
Other set of hands. We got a 2-on-1 with a trail. Isaiah Denson from the corner. Good rotation. Gets it to rattle at home.
Eisenhut another assist. He's starting to rack those up as well.
Jordan Jenkins perfectly timed.
Devontae Banks with an aggressive drive, but Jenkins is tough down there when he's in the area. Difficult to score around the rim.
Gets it to fall. That's the second one from
That's
the
the
same
second
spot.
one that Anthony Hill has made from out there. A little bit of an unorthodox release, but it's very effective.
Dangerous time for Weedham ones right here. Got to try to keep it within a 10-point game.
Yeah, they've been able to get some good locks. It's this end. As we predicted last time out, they're going inside more and more and more.
Especially as these fouls start to add up. just a good high basketball fundamental setup of playing inside out, creating the space. Isaiah Denson can't get it to roll in.
He is not at all bashful. Weedham one's not shy about pulling up from wherever. Excellent ball movement there.
Ooh.
First time he's touched the rim on a shot, I believe.
A little excited how open he was on the pump fake. Mar Hill takes the basket. Good follow.
Strickland with the putback. Could have asked for a whistle there.
No help side coming for Weedham ones, given an easy opportunity for Jenkins to draw another foul and back to his Airbnb, the free throw line.
Yeah, he should be getting some kind of rewards benefits or something for how much time he is spending there in this first half. He's leaving some points there, though. He continues to shoot those at around a 50% clip. I'm sure we'll see Weedham ones continue to whack him and put him on there.
Jones Casimir subbing in from Arizona State University, number 10 for Hooper's Hoop.
First action for him, I believe. Both.
A lot of the offense here for Weedham ones has been driven through Amari Hale.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to probably have to get his teammates re-involved a little bit.
Eisenhut with some more court vision to return Jordan Jenkins to fill out his punch card at the free throw line.
He's getting to the point where family members of his are just going to talk to him about maybe moving there permanently.
Jenkins is 6 from 9 from the line with 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Already a nice total for an entire game, let alone the first 18 minutes of a half. Dangerous pass there. Dominique Guy with the steal. Ooh, he's a lefty.
Up and over, good read.
A silky kind of stylish finish to match the shorts he's got on there.
Desmond Jones looks to take the opportunity with the deep three.
Oh, it shouldn't have picked up his dribble. Would have had a driving lane.
Get back.
Jones Casimir for three. Gets it to rattle in.
Just into the game, grabs a rebound, comes down and nails a three.
Great rotation on the shot, too.
Love to see the backs.
Ooh, got to call the screen out top.
Good sportsmanship there. Is quite the collision.
Yep.
Two players going for a loose ball, and looks like Hooper's Hoop's in the bonus now.
Weedham Ones takes a timeout as, yes, Hooper's Hoop is in the bonus with 3:55 to go.
Like that timeout from Weedham Ones. Remember, you get two per half, you can't carry them with, so might as well get one in here. Chance to talk a little bit, try and chip into this, get it down around 7 or so by halftime.
They do need to make an adjustment on the defensive end or get back in transition. It may just be lack of depth on the bench, but transition has led to a few wide open threes, fouls.
Yeah, big 6'10" Robin Smelders is going to come back in and replace Jordan Jenkins, so Hooper's Hoop not losing any size. Smelders, a former D1 guy. Looks like they're trying to play him in short spurts, but we'll see what he can do in this last 3:55 of the first half.
Eisenhut gets it to roll. 12-point game.
Eisenhut is clean of a stroke, as you'll find. makes it look effortless, which I would know because I, of course, am the one that taught him how to shoot, as I've reminded the folks.
Smolder making his presence known down low.
On a dime. Thought he had that one.
Isaiah gets the board, rewards himself. Desmond Jones.
Yeah, that was I made a nice hustle play, so I'm going to take a stylish step back three here.
We have Zyson Strickland back in the game.
I think that's their optimal lineup. The Strickland and Hale on the court together. No whistle there.
One-on-one, gets the body bump.
Apparently no whistle there either.
Great follow by Desmond Jones, not just the shooter.
Yeah, he's done other things as well. I mean, obviously he's going to be remembered most for his three-point shooting. There's a steal there for Eisenhut in the foul.
Foul on Amari Hale, sending Eisenhut.
Don't know why that wasn't a 1-and-1 when the previous foul was, but
Smolder up top. Eisenhut from the corner.
Makes it look easy.
He's trying to fill out his around-the-world map, made it from
Vintage
both corners.
Eisenhut fall-away corner three, made popularized in his days at Portland Community College.
Ooh, good pump fake to mid-range. Can't get it to land.
Hoops built this lead up a little bit. Their 7 guys start to leak out more and more.
Can't convert.
Turn this into some showtime.
On the layup.
They're going to make Weedham ones have to hustle back. Another turnover there.
Weedham ones trying to get a flow and a feel here. But Hoopers who continue to transition. Third turnover in a row.
Yeah, they're opening things up more and more. It's starting to get a little sloppy with this 15-point lead. Nothing falling right now for Weedham ones. I think this fast-paced game's taking them out of it a little bit. It's already done that once.
Woo! Bank is still open.
The bank stays open well into the Monday evening out in Beaverton.
I'll tell you one thing, from that angle, that bank is not easy. It's almost a horse-type shot.
Petty couldn't quite find the angle himself.
Isaiah Denson showing off the handle package. Jones with the soft float. High off the glass. Turned into a 23-point ball game here.
Yeah, it's become a bit of a scoring clinic for Hooper's Hoop.
Hooper's Hoop has put on a burst. These transition layups are not helping Weedham ones.
Yeah, right now I think overall conditioning is the biggest factor in this one, the biggest advantage besides the size that Hooper's Hoop has. Strickland trying to end the drought. Misses at the buzzer.
We've got Amari Hale leading Weedham ones with 10. Trey Eisenhut with 18 and Desmond Jones with 16 to lead. Again, if you're watching from home, make sure to follow the Round League on social media to stay up to date, see some highlights, great photos, and see what's going on with YouTube.
And if you can hoop, come join a team. Let us see what you've got.
Sam, what is your horse trick shot of choice?
Mine is to stand. You locate yourself in either corner and then take 2 steps out of bounds. That's my go-to. It's not directly behind them, so it's not just about shooting a higher arc shot. It's about an angle. It's tough. If you can master that one, that'll keep you in some horse games. That'll puzzle some hoopers out here once in a while.
Yeah, that is a precision shot that we see. I think Eisenhut might have hit 2 of those today.
Eisenhut for sure has that in his bag. The other one I'll go to is the simple granny shot from the free throw line.
Berry.
And you call no rim.
Oh, nice.
I
do like the details in the game of horse. Again, here we go, about to start the second half with Hooper's Hoop leading 59-34 over Weedham Ones.
For more thoughts on the beautiful game of horse from myself, go ahead and send me a DM. Show you some other trick shots I've got. The one bounce from the elbow and then you bank it in. I don't like to do it from straight on. That's amateur stuff.
Weedham Ones brings the ball up court. Amari Hale looking to get some help in the second half.
He'll continue to shoot. If there's any shot, they're going to come back. They certainly can't afford to start to slow things down. Steal there would have been nice. We're going to make Jones try and put it on the deck every time.
Hale getting his hand on the ball. Strickland takes it in, gets bumped, can't get the foul.
Once again, a numbers chance for Hooper's Hoop as Weedham Ones is struggling more and more to get back. Strickland may have taken a shot to the chops there. Excellent pass from Petty there.
Deters the inside, but they get the three.
Anthony Hill, his third triple in 4 attempts. Keep finding him. Set up by the pass there for Guy.
Desmond Jones takes another one from downtown. Seems to cool off a little bit, but shooters will always shoot.
With the step back.
There it is.
2 threes in a row for Weedham Ones.
Great space creation there. Took his time, set his feet, got the shot he wanted, and
Dominique Guy, who was becoming my guy because of his silky game and of course the shorts he's got on.
ooh, good little hook there.
Smelders, that's what a D1 lefty hook looks like.
Just grabbed from the cookie jar on that one.
Tough to guard for anybody under 6'10".
Strickland taking the ISO up top against Jenkins, uses his speed.
Ends up with Hill in the corner. That's not a bad thing. Doesn't like the pull-up as much as he does the catch and shoot.
They're going to call Strickland on the foul there. Benson bringing up course, gets the bump from Smolder. Looking for an option. Clear out for Jordan Jenkins below.
Jenkins doing a favor to Weedham Ones by taking those fadeaways. It's another look on this chance.
Stays Weedham One's ball.
That's the shot that Weedham Ones will want him to take, though, as they try to chip away at this. Oh, a little too unselfish from Guy. His teammates tell him to shoot it. I would agree.
And I'll tell you one thing. Got lucky leaving that guy open.
He will shoot.
There it is.
You do not need to tell Desmond Jones to shoot. He's mad he missed the one prior to that. Some serious shooters. Mojo there.
Draws the foul.
Greg Petty, maybe with the and one of the day. That was a heck of a shot. It's not at all easy to do.
Weedham Ones has been able to get some points on the board. They just need to make a couple stops on the defensive end. And as you mentioned, might be a little fatigued getting back in transition.
Yeah, I think if you're Hooper's Hoop, don't worry about slowing things down and looking at the clock. Continue to play fast and make them have to hustle up and down the court. Tough shot from Eisenhut there.
For three.
Strickland with the kind bounce. Wanted the and one. Smelders may have gotten him on the wrist a little bit. And once again, the intensity picking up again for Weedham Ones defensively.
Yeah, Amari Hale trying to make the ball handler uncomfortable. Denson with a step back. Bottoms.
Can't do much about that. When you're behind in a game, you welcome a shot like that. They go in, they go in. Strickland with the kick out.
Ooh. Gets the step in. Great move. Acknowledged by Desmond Jones.
Petty with 3 more.
Desmond Jones said, let's match it.
Desmond Jones is starting to remind me of a 2K player who seems to have too many sliders on. and you just roll your eyes. Like, if he catches it and shoots it, it's going to go in. There's nothing I can do about it.
The barrage continues, playing inside out, gets inside, bumped with the body. Jordan Jenkins for 2.
Yeah, teammates on the bench telling Anthony Hill, make him shoot a jumper, take his drive away. It's obviously a lot easier said than done, of course.
Cooper's Hoop's got a good defensive rotation with the switch, making it hard to get good looks for Weedham Ones.
Yeah, again, impressive communication and help defense.
Ooh, good float.
He has a game that matches the shorts that he wears. Everything's very silky, very creative, very crafty.
Desmond Jones is trying to get another one from the half-court circle.
Up. Petty did get away with an extra step there, but may have been bumped. This is going up.
There it is.
We had a great vantage point of that one, too. Eisenhut again.
Another one, hand down,
He's got
man
about
down.
25, I would think, at this point. Good job splitting the defense there by Hale. Once again, though.
Foul on Smolder for the push in the back. And we are getting a little help from Weedham Ones in scoring with Eric Petty now leading the team with 14.
Yeah, he's been really impressive in the second half. He's got a nice all-around game. He scored at the rim. He stepped out and hit a 3.
And here we have a sub, number 15 coming in for, that'll be Mike Sang. Went to Corbin University.
Giving Jenkins a rare rest. He has not been on the bench much in this game. They've had either Jenkins or Smelders on the court the whole time, trying to keep the size advantage as much as they can. A little bit of a late whistle.
Zyshawn Strickland with another foul.
It's like we're at 1-1 almost. What's there? They say that was a shooting foul.
Shooting foul.
Okay.
Smolder hits the first one. Good touch. His hands take about 2.5 seams of the basketball. Amari Hale trying to get it going. Gets a good read. Slaps the board.
He is relentless. Early on, he was pulling up for a lot of threes. I think he's decided I am getting to the rim and making them call some fouls the rest of this game.
Desmond Jones to Eisenhut.
A rare stop for Weedham Ones. Anthony Hill leading the break.
Ooh. Amari Hale got his touch with the layup. Brought it out for 3.
It's always nice when you can trail the play as a shooter, be the last one up the floor, get yourself a little break, and then you're wide open for an open 3-point shot.
Isaiah Denson showing off the handle package once again.
Short refs for Jenkins. They don't go long without him.
And here we have Jones Casimir coming in. Along with Jordan Jenkins. Jones trying to get in the mix right away. Ooh. Ooh, Mike Sang with a good read. Getting physical there on the baseline.
Yeah, I think Jenkins may have gotten away with a bit of a push out there. One of the few times in this game the shot clock's gotten down to 3. I don't remember many instances.
Yeah.
He noticed nobody on the bench for Cooper's Hoop was ready to count it down.
Yeah, I don't even think they've acknowledged the shot clock.
No.
Which is a good thing to go when you have 77 on the board.
As a spectator, right, you don't want to watch games where the shot clock is constantly being counted down. Unfortunate bounce there for Weedham Ones.
Shooter!
He is incredible. That is one of the better shooting performances as a team, but Jones in particular we have seen.
Hales tries to match it. Ooh.
Everybody careful over there. Once again, though, on that Jenkins drive, the entire bench pleading with their teammates on the court to force him to take the jumper.
Looks like Jones might have fallen a little awkwardly on the hip there, shaking it off. Kissing in the middle of the key, starts some action. Double screen down, handoff. Ooh, found a shortcut.
Once again, though, really nice organization from Hooper's Hoop, putting Jenkins out between the circles and having guys run off him for handoffs. Automatic. That one a little off. Had to rush it just a bit. Easy
3 on
set
2.
and done. Petty. Got a good looking stroke as well, though.
Can't get the tip there.
Weedham ones is going to need a lot of this. That's the kind of possession they want. One pass and a quick look at a three with about 13 minutes left.
Denson called in the rain with that arc.
Hooper's Hoop is not cooling off anytime soon, it appears.
And surprisingly, with 13 minutes to go, still playing with composure, getting good looks.
Once again, a one-handed pass for Dominique Guy for the assist. There's just a little bit of flavor on everything he seems to do on a basketball court. If you're going to wear shorts like that, you have to back it up, and I think he's done that tonight.
Isaiah Denson touching the clouds again with a one-footer Dirk homage.
He's got quite a bit of silk to his game as well. Go ahead, Dominique.
Here it is. Takes advantage of the wide open three. Jenkins trying to kill some time, get some breath, bringing it up court.
Once again, Petty backing off of Jenkins, daring him to shoot that jump shot. But he makes those as well.
Jenkins says to his bench, I can make one, huh? Ooh, Mario with a good feed inside. Good rotation. Gets the offensive board, finds himself open in the corner.
That's Hill's look, that corner three.
Ooh. Ooh.
I know I don't need to say it probably at this point, but I will anyways. A no-look pass there after the O-board from Dominique Guy to a cutting teammate.
I'll tell you one thing, Jenkins slapped the backward on there. An awkward angle on that. Definitely could add some swelling to the thumb for a little bit.
Yes, not something that I'm aware about from personal experience, but I have witnessed it in the past.
There is something to the art of pinning a shot on the glass, but I remember the few times that I missed definitely altered the game for a little bit for myself.
Remember, I had a JV player dunk a ball and hurt his hand on the rim, and I told him, you got to grab the rim, and then he very fairly asked me, how would you know? And I said, it's just more of a general thing I'm telling you. It doesn't have to be from my own personal experience. Also, you don't know what my knees were like before these surgeries.
Oh, it looks like Weedham one's changed into a zone for a bit. Bang out. There's the dunk you're asking for.
Yeah, and that's probably why we didn't see them go to that zone look a little bit earlier. A terrific possession for Hooper's Hoop. Hit the short corner, hit the high post man, dive it for the basket for the and one.
I will say on your topic, Jordan Jenkins definitely just slapped the rim on that one as he was touched on the way up.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to be ripping the rim off at this point. Still 11 minutes left, and Weedham one certainly has some firepower offensively, but up 25. No reason to bang your hand on the rim.
Ooh. Eisenhunt with a tough slam.
Yeah, he looked to be about 50 inches in the air and landed directly on his side. That's a little scary, but he's a tough guy.
Knocked the wind out of him. Never fun.
I'd have been on the ground a little longer than that, and he's not even going to come out of the game.
Hooper's Hoop on their way to hit 100 here. Maybe we'll get free chalupas.
Cannot stress enough that had I been Trey Eisenhut on that spill he just took, it would have taken a medical professional to get me off of onto my feet there. That did not look like it felt good.
You do gotta love the love of the game from Eisenhut there, with the championship on the line, up 25 to stick in the game after a tough fall like that.
We'll rest after the final buzzer. He is, of course, a former PCC Panther. It's that kind of toughness he developed there.
Weedham one sticking in the zone.
Sticking in the zone, perhaps.
It's a tough combo for Hooper's Hoop, as they've got shooters all over the board and height.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to pick your poison with guarding a team like Hooper's Hoop, but I'll go ahead and submit that the decision to go zone may have a little more to do with fatigue at this point than it does anything else. Nice shot there.
Another finish.
That was Loris Hervey with the switch for Weedham ones at the other end.
Eisenhut with another look off the rim.
Here's Hale making it back to back.
Splat.
Weedham ones will go down shooting.
Mari Hale with 16, Eric Petty with 19. Trey Eisenhut has put on a complete game so far with 24 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists.
If we get a chance at a dead ball, we may alert him. He's a rebound and 4 dimes away from a triple-double.
He's got to put in an efficient Westbrook line tonight.
That's the kind of thing that would keep me on the court after taking a hard fall. If I knew I was a board and a couple good passes away from a triple-double.
Inside, out. Good
Smelders showing that he was at center at the Division I level. Does a great job passing from the high post against the zone.
And he gets the volleyball tap in for Smelders after the Denson miss. Weedham one's getting some high action.
Devontae Banks with the take. Just off.
Can't get the touch. Jones, the good look, can't get it to fall. Eric Petty up court.
I respect Jones, who hasn't played a ton for Hooper's Hoop. I don't know that he has touched the ball without getting a 3 up. Certainly in this second half, he has been getting his shots too. Something you got to do coming off the bench in a game your team's got a nice lead sometimes.
And though Hooper's Hoop might have 96, Weedham one still has 72, so just definitely an offensive packed game.
An impressive offensive performance with both teams. Hooper's Hoop, though, on a bit of a different level.
Mike Sang for 3.
Another guy getting in on the act. Eisenhut now 3 assists and a rebound away from a triple-double.
Zyshawn Strickland in the Bruce Lee Kobe's.
Hard to find.
Gets the tip in.
Put back there.
Gets a little momentum.
Darrell Henry with the and one, another former PCC Panther out here. It's been a great showing for the sizable PCC Panther contingent that's been on the court here in Game 2 of our doubleheader.
And for Hooper's Hoop, the president of the free throw line, Jenkins, back in the game.
Going back to their double big lineup as Henry makes the free throw. Weedham ones did not stay with that zone look very long. You may be trying to conserve some energy, but you got to give yourself a chance at some stops. That's a tough matchup. Great defense by my guy, Dominique guy.
Keeps him in front, gets a bucket out in transition, picks up the foul, gets him a little bit of touch.
pulling double duty at the scores table here for Round League semifinals.
Eric Petty for his 21st point.
Yeah, he's had a really impressive performance. I like his game. You knew that was coming.
Denson tries to get the early celebration three off
Those
the
are
left.
those quick misses, the kind of thing that in a lopsided game can give a team a chance to come back. Here's Harvey.
Jordan Jenkins feeling the air up there with the block, but Darrell with
6
the
quick
three.
ones for Darrell Henry. Eisenhut looking to do it himself. Tough shot.
Try to go on the washing
Another
machine
stop.
on spin cycle.
Strickland going coast to coast. Oh, should have stayed with his left hand there.
Picks it up. Mike Sang gets a good look back. Can't get it. Oh, gets a handoff.
Hill with the finish at the rim. He's done most of his damage from 3. He's got about 13 in this one, most in the second half.
Mike Sang for 3. Catches it on the perpendicular seams. Still gets it to go.
Maybe close to the dagger. Weedham once had it under 20 for the first time in a while before that one. Here's Petty.
4 minutes.
Smelders is ready to give the foul.
4 minutes ago, and we've passed free chalupas. Weedham one's on their way there too.
Wouldn't all be surprised to see Weedham ones also hit triple dig, depending on how these last 4 minutes go.
Gets him to fall. Ooh, behind the back. Scoop. Skip to my Lou. Shout out and one street ball. Give me a t-shirt if you have one. Isaiah Denson with 2.
Denson definitely has a little bit of and one flair to his game. I'm not sure how old he is, but certainly seems to have taken just a little bit of professor influence on some of those spin moves in the open court.
Salem's finest.
Salem, Oregon native, a former Chemeketa Community College Storm guard.
Isaiah Denson tonight shown all around finesse with the ball.
He's going to look to get 2 more. Oh, okay, to the one-hander. It's off, it is.
Woo. Opts for the transition 3. Rims in and out.
I like it. Not a lot of time left. Get what you can. Darrell Henry with 2 more. He's been big down the stretch. Picking up his buckets late in this game.
Good pick and roll.
Another beautiful pick and roll. Hill was there on the rotation. Just too much size for Jenkins.
Again, if you're tuning in from home, make sure to check out the Round League on Instagram to catch post-game highlights, or go to theroundleague.com to see stats in the upcoming schedule. Winner of this game goes to Viking Pavilion. Little 3D action as the ball comes over to the commentators.
I didn't look terrified then, did I? I handled that okay?
We stay off screen for a reason, Sam.
Exactly.
Championship games once again on Wednesday, women's and men's at Viking Pavilion.
Come out for it. You ever seen a game at Viking Pavilion, Julian?
I haven't been to the new pavilion.
It's a gorgeous place to watch a basketball game. One of the more underrated places to see a game in the Portland metropolitan area. I'll go ahead and say the entire Northwest. I'll expand it. So come out and watch what looks like it's going to be Hooper's Hoop. Petty gets 2 more. Got about a minute left in this one.
Eric Petty has bumped his score up to 27 for Weedham ones.
Beautiful little give and go there. Hooper Hoopers Hoop finishing this game out.
Desmond Jones with 25 to lead Hoopers Hoop. Eric Petty with 27. Calling the game.
We'll go ahead and call it there.
Final score 90-108. Hoopers Hoop with the victory over Weedham Ones, going to Viking Pavilion on Wednesday.
Whoever plays them in the championship, it's going to be tough to knock them off.
We appreciate you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out the Round League on Instagram. Check out the YouTube for the live stream. Appreciate it, Ref.